Oh gosh, here we go. We are going live, ladies and gentlemen. Hello to anybody who manages to get here soon. My name is Brew. I'm going to be streaming and silence other Twitch people. I have to go on Twitch whenever I stream because my Streamlabs over here does not connect correctly to my chat. So I can see that people show up, but I cannot see what they tell me. And that is the whole point of doing this performance and, going out here and performing with people is so that I can actually, talk to you. So let me see. My channel. Okay, we're going to just mute myself because I don't want to hear my own voice. Which is actually something I tested earlier because I was just like, okay, you know what, let's sing a song, let's listen to myself, let's get used to this. And I'm still not used to this. I don't like the sound of my own voice. And the reason being, as we get Pokemon going here... Okay, this seems awfully loud today. There we go. It was loud to me. So, the reason I do not care for my own voice is because what I hear versus what other people hear, my voice is kind of like here, it's very throaty, it's very deep, and then what other people hear is just all this. It's just all my nose and my face, and just, it's higher, like a whole octave higher than what I hear. And so when I listen to myself, I'm like, who is this person? Like, why do I sound this way? I've actually considered going into voice coaching and stuff like that. And then, sorry, that was just Twitter telling me that, hey, you went live. I'm like, yes, I did. So we're going to get right in this. We beat up Team Rocket last time, I believe. How are we doing? Oh, right, Eleanor got knocked the heck out. I do not believe I have any revives yet. No, I do not. That is problematic. So anyway, yeah, I don't like the sound of my own voice. To me, it sounds a lot deeper than what it actually is, and it's just like, why do you sound so high to everybody else, but not to me? Whenever I record myself, it's just like, it's like just stabbing myself in the ears when I have to listen back to it, because it just doesn't sound like me. It does not sound like me. Even though to other people I know that that's what I sound like, but to me, it's not what I sound like. So we're just going to use Booble to get through Mount Moon today, because that's kind of my goal. It's just to get through Mount Moon, and then I realized, like, hey, everybody's beat up, and I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know what I'm doing, and life is chaos. So we're just going to run through this thing, hence the title, Screaming Through Mount Moon. My goal, hopefully, is to beat Misty by the end of the night tonight. I can't obviously go too late because, I do have a day job so far. I mean, I'd certainly love to do this as my day job. This would be fantastic, but I'm not nearly to the following where that is an option. So we are just going to take a sip. And remember to hydrate. Now, normally I don't drink a lot of pop. That is Dr. Pepper. The reason I'm drinking it is because it has been a very exhausting day, and I was just kind of like, I need something to get me going. I need a little caffeine pick-me-up to kind of just wake me the heck up. So we're going to do one quick run out, go back in, and just try to get through this whole place in one go. So running, screaming through Mount Moon, just, no! Yeah, Zubats everywhere. I might just start running from them because it's Zubats. They are everywhere, and I don't want Booble to get too much speed. So the way you get effort values is by beating up Pokemon with a particularly high stat in that stat. So, like, Zubats are worth speed stats because they're very fast Pokemon, and, Chansey, if you will, has a lot of HP, so it's worth a lot of HP value. At least that's how it works later. Again, this is my first time actually playing the very first generation of games, so I don't know for sure what I'm doing. But, yeah, things are happening. We are just gonna bust down this house. We're gonna bust through this whole gosh darn mountain. We're gonna make it ours. Make Mount Moon? No, I'm not even gonna make that joke. So today was the American presidential inauguration of 2021. President Biden took office. which is awesome. To me, that is awesome. So, hooray for that. And I know some people, might be like, don't get political. I don't like getting political. I really don't feel like mentioning the inauguration is necessarily getting political so much as it is, look, this is a way to date myself. This is a way to say, this is this moment in time. This is this little snapshot of time that we have. And I just realized the camera is very focused on my face. Like if I do this, it is just perfectly in the arc of the camera. Fascinating. Okay. And Eleanor's just going to beat up this bat, and we're going to continue. 69 experience. Very nice, milady. Alright. And actually, we're just going to start swapping out if we have to. So nothing else past here. Are we... Okay, no, we have not fought you yet. Did you come to explore too? No, I'm screaming. Why are you a child in this mountain? Who just lets their children wander off in the... Okay, my parents apparently did in this game as well, so I can't be too judgmental. As my small pink fairy creature beats up his rat pet. Because that is the thing. And, I say that like I haven't been playing Pokemon my entire life, so... Okay, ratata, more ratatas, ratatatatas. You know what, we're gonna throw cereal out here. We're just gonna throw some cereal out on the floor. I'm in a mountain, let's just start throwing cereal around. Let's Hyper Fang real quick. That should do some hefty damage, my good boy. Cereal is such a good boy. He is such a pretty little rat boy. So I'm actually a huge fan of like rats and mice in real life. I don't own any. As I may have mentioned in a previous video, our household has a pet ferret. Losing stinks. Yeah, so does you. But we have a ferret. His name is Pipsqueak. He is absolutely adorable. But he is never going to be on stream because he likes to fidget and wiggle and fight all the time. Whenever I try to cuddle him, he just does not like being snuggled. Which is fine. I mean, you don't have to enjoy being snuggled. But it does make me sad a little bit because I really want to cuddle him. And ooh, Paris. I don't remember if I've caught one of these. Yes, I did because I left its name and made the, we'll always have Paris joke. So we're just going to beat this one up. I'm unfortunately not going to be able to use bubbles for beating up this Paris because they are grass types, which means they do not take much damage from his water guns. And we're just going to beat this bug into the ground. Congratulations, Ella. We are going to now use our last potion to heal her back up. As much as that might seem like insanity, we just gotta, Okay, that's all that's going on in here. There's just a tunnel to another part of the... No, no. No, I just don't want it. Nope. No Geodude, sorry. Actually, we are just going to swap over to Bulls. So we can get through this just a little bit faster. TM01? What could that be? I actually don't remember. Wasn't it like Mega Punch? Yes, Mega Punch. Can anybody punch? Eleanor can punch. This adorable little pink fairy can just punch your goddamn lights out. I love this idea. But we'll wait. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. And see, that's the thing that bothers me is like I want to do voice acting, but because I can't hear myself the same way that other people hear me, I'm just sitting here like I did that voice, and to me that sounded amazing. And then I know I'm going to listen back to this, and I'm just going to be like, why? Why am I making noises with my mouth? Why am I making sounds? Somebody should just cut that part of my throat out, and I should just never be allowed to do sounds again. And I know that that's just, it's an exaggeration. I don't hate myself that much, but let's see, what do you got? Ekans? Yes, we'll switch over to Cereal because he's being such a good boy today. Obviously I'm not very well shaven today. My hair is a bit of a mess. But that is something I am working on, and one of the reasons I actually wanted to get into streaming is because setting routines is a good way for me to kind of get my life in order. I have attention deficit disorder, so if I don't have a reason to do things, it's quite often difficult for me to do things. Like if I just don't want to do something, I won't. Even if it's something like I want to do but is a chore or like some sort of, just requirement, like bathing and brushing my teeth, like self-care, stuff that I want to do, but because it is in my brain registered as, oh, this is a chore, nope, can't do it. I cannot make myself do it. Ah, these Z-bats. Okay. We're just going to start running. We're going to start running. I don't want to waste money on repels because those are neat, but not terribly helpful. Paris. Why are you so attractive as a Pokemon to use? But I just don't want to use you right now. I don't even know what I want to use for my team. I'm such a trash mess. Whoa, you shocked me. Oh, you're just a kid. Oh, you're a trainer. Oh. Oh, the big hikers. I love these guys. Like, they're just so big and jolly. Like, I don't know. Something about them always just makes me just like, I feel warm and fuzzy whenever I see them. They're just like, oh, I'm just a big dude. And it's like, you see now, like, hikers on Instagram and them, and they always look so skinny. And I'm just like, I know, physical athleticism, you get in good shape running around mountains all the time. But I'm like, I want to see a hiker that looks like these dudes that are just, like, freaking huge. Just big, burly dudes that are just big and dudes. The thought just occurred to me. We have Harold, the Magikarp, who I'm tempted to raise because Gyarados are badass bitches, but I also realized that I have a water type already. I don't need Gyarados. I have Wartortle, who will be a Blastoise fairly, not too soon, but fairly soon. So I'm just like, I don't need Gyarados, which means I could replace Harold with someone else. So this will be interesting. So we have some options. Well, I guess let's go down here, because this has to be the way forward. We've gone down every other hole in this mountain. Okay, let's... Oh! We gotta fight. Who are we fighting? More of these bats. I'm actually kind of looking for Sandshrew because they are one of my all-time favorites. For those of you who've watched the original anime, y'all may remember an episode early on in the series where there's like this dude with a really well-trained Sandshrew that he like cares, he like, it's one of those like harsh love things where he's like training it super duper hard, but it's because he knows it can take it, and it makes it stronger, and it's a sort of bonding trust and all that. The Sandshrew seems to be cool with it, so I'm not as upset as I am with Bee from Pokemon Sword and Shield, who in one of the animatics looks like she was just basically just torturing and abandoning her Pokemon. Yes, I'm calling her out on that shit. Like anybody cares what I think about Bee. So, oh my goodness. Everywhere, these Pokemon. These bats. But like that was the first episode, the episode of the Sandshrew was the first episode where I really started to fall in love with Sandshrew. Because they're so cute. They're little round balls, and they're just like little soft babies. Little kids should leave grown-ups alone. Yes, you should leave me alone. I am a grown-up and you are a child. Rocket wants to fight. Send out Raticate. That is too low of a level to be Eradicate, my dear. They evolve at level 20. Unless I am mistaken, which I very much could be. I love Rattata. I keep saying Rattata because that's how I learned how to say it. But, like, it's Rattata. Technically, the pronunciation is Rattata. We're just going to use our guns of water. Oh no, I've talked about guns. We're gonna go Bubbles. It's just quick attacking me a lot because it's a jerk. Alright, and down it goes. Oh, hello Tiberius. Sorry I didn't see your message earlier. I was kind of in my own head with that whole speech you probably just heard. I defeated Rocket! I'm steamed! With how much water I just shot at you, probably. Wandering around, wandering around. Oh, right, I do somewhat remember this area. I think we're about to fight Jesse and James. At least, they were in the Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. I doubt they're actually in the original games, but, you know, it is what it is. Running away, because I don't want to fight any more Zubats. I always wondered, like, what's in this other green area. Like, there's this whole area down there that's just this green area. And I'm like, what is down there? Problem with running around with Booble in front is that he got injured and I have no more potions. That's bad. So we're going to switch over to Cereal. Because Cereal is being a very good boy today. And it's more bats. I really should have gone back and bought some repels. I just didn't want to take too much time because I have to run all the way back to Peter City, buy repels, run all the way back to this point. Let's just run. As much as I do want to get Cereal more speed EVs, it's best to just run. Revive fossils, or survive and sell them for cash. So that's what Team Rocket is up to in here. They are finding fossils, and they're going to resurrect them with the power of necromancy and dark magic, and then they're going to sell them on the black market as slaves. You people are terrible and disgust me. I'm going to bite your rats now. My Cereal should defeat your rats. Zubat, no, Cereal can handle this. He's being extra saucy today, so... Hyper Fangs. Loot-doo-doo. Woohoo! Ooh, level 16. Urgh, now I'm mad. Yeah, no, see, that's why I'm like, no, your Eradicate should not be Eradicate at level 16. That's far too early of a level. My dear man. Oh, it's a little Clefairy. Very rare. But definitely worth the investment to me. So we're gonna run away. Okay, so I'm going to save here just in case I screw this up. So I am not actually going to go for the meme Pokemon. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. And he's gonna try to beat me up to prove that his fossils are his. When I'm like, you could have just told me that they were yours and I would have left you alone. But no, instead you want to fight me about it, and then you're going to give me one of them as payment, even though I never asked for them. Whatever, dude. Let me just bite your sludge monsters and be done with it. I'm sipping a lot more today, probably because it is pop and caffeination, and it's just going to make me thirsty. We're just going to quick attack because Voltorb is actually frighteningly fast. Electrode for the longest time was one of the, if not the fastest Pokemon. So if I wanted like a super zippy fast electric type, they would be good. Coffee. Do I want coffee? You know what? Cereal is already out. Let's go to Mr. Pecker. We're gonna go peck this gas ball, which technically, according to its Pokedex entries, should just detonate it like a bomb and just kill everything in this mountain. Like, I'm not even joking. They are, like, destructive, like, caustic gas. Like, this is explosive gas. This Pokemon is made of explosive gas. So, you know, and, like, they even say in their Pokedex entries in several generations how, like, they're very sensitive to contact and, like, how even the slightest thing can just cause them to explode. Oh, no, Mr. Pecker got poisoned. Well, that's going to be unfortunate. And this is why I don't do Nuzlocke, because, oops, you got poisoned and do not have antidote. You go die now. Like, I don't do that. No, 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 no. So, Mr. Pecker can handle this before getting knocked out later. Hooray! Mr. Pecker go to level 12. And if he did the Super Nerd. Super Nerd. Okay, I'll share. You didn't have to, dude. Okay, so we're gonna save here. Because I don't know which one I'm grabbing here. I want the dome fossil. No. Because as much as, I know praise Helix, praise Helix, I'm not... We'll do the meme when I go to red. Because red is going to be like... That was the one I always wanted as a kid, so that's why I went with blue first. So we're going to do sort of all the things that I didn't want to do. So, I mean, it's not like, the dome fossil is a bad one. I mean, Kabuto and Kabutops are perfectly valid. Far away on Cinnabar Island, there's a Pokemon lab. They do research on regenerating Pokemon fossils. Okay. Let's just knock out Mr. Pecker here because he's only got so much HP. There we go. Mr. Pecker fainted. Sorry, Mr. Pecker. I'll revive you in the next town. Don't worry. Oh, I want a Paris, though. It's so cute, and they're so horrifying, because technically those mushrooms are cordyceps mushrooms, or cordyceps fungus, which, yes, they are mind-controlling fungus that just take over insects and use them to propagate, like, just eating them from the inside out, and then using them to propagate. It's terrifying, honestly. Paris fainted. We go through here. Oh, look, we're out. Route 4, Mount Moon, Cerulean City. Now, my only concern is that I don't know if you can find Paris anywhere after here, so I'm just going to catch one. I'm just going to walk through here real quick. So, yeah, we've successfully gotten through Mount Moon. I'm just being a turd. More Geodude. Nope, we don't want Geodude. Sorry, little round lad. We are not going to be catching another one of you. So we're just going to wander back and forth in this very end corridor of Mount Moon. Man, this music is so nostalgic for me. Like, man, when I played Yellow and Gold so much. More Clefairy. I already have one, though. I don't need you, darling. I don't need you, you cute little pink round soft thing. I don't need you right now. So, yes. I do plan on uploading all of this to YouTube at some point. I'm just being lazy about it, because if this giant pile of clothes over here wasn't a sure enough sign that I am, in fact, incredibly lazy, I don't know what will convince you, because I have not done laundry in over a week. And while to most people that's not so bad, I only have about 7 pairs of pants, so I really need to do laundry every single week, or I just have nothing to wear when I go outside and interact with normal human beings, if I have to. I know right now the world is bricks outside, so, we don't want to go outside. You should not go outside. You should stay at home and watch my lovely streams. It would be wonderful if you did. But, here we go. I'm just going to try a little bit more for another Paris, maybe. Because I just can't remember if I caught one or not, and now I'm getting paranoid. I feel like Paris will probably show up later, or I already have one. Let's just get out of here. Let's just be done with this. Be done with this nonsense of the mountain. What is this? What is this path? What is down here? I'm gonna be hitting A over here. Why does this path exist? Is it just to spook me? Was this path just to spook me? What is up here? You can't just give me this big open area and just... There's nothing here. Can you? I guess you can't. What is this white part? I don't remember this. This is unfamiliar to me. I'm just mashing the A button in a mad attempt to pick up anything that's over here that is hidden on the ground. Okay, so there's like that one-way jump until you get cut. Ooh, TM04. What is that one? Mega Kick, maybe? Probably? Whirlwind. Not right now, no. I think the only Pokemon that I have on the team that could learn it is Mr. Pecker, and he will learn it eventually, probably anyway. So, no need to teach it to him before he's ready. Especially because I've never found too much value in forced switch out moves, unless I'm dealing with a particularly problematic like stat boosting opponent. And usually, if I am in the actual game itself, it's like an Alakazam or something that knows Amnesia in Generation 1 that's just boosting its special like crazy, and then you have to be very careful, but usually it's their last Pokemon that's doing all this boosting nonsense, and then, well, they have nothing to switch to, so Whirlwind does nothing. Baby! Oh, look at you, little round precious darling! Oh, let me see if is Cyril gonna knock it out on a tackle? Please don't. Oh no, yay! Sandshrew! Oh my god, get in my team! Where's my Pokeballs? They're right up at the top, of course. I came prepared. I did not come prepared. Yay! That round baby is mine. Oh my goodness. What do I do? 3 bricks just drove by. Yeah. Let's say it burrows deep underground in arid locations far from water. It only emerges to hunt for food. Aw, did it think I was a snack? Yes, we want to nickname the Sandshrew. What do I want to name the Sandshrew? What do? Sandshrew. Oh dear goodness. I don't know what to name him. Or her. I mean, there's no real genders in Generation 1 except for the Nidorans. I don't want to name it anything too silly. I mean, obviously, a lot of these names are silly. Booble and Cereal and Mr. Pecker. Those are the 3 we're definitely keeping for right now. I'd like to keep Sandshrew, but I don't know what to name it. You know what? The outside is Bricks, so we're going to have some Bricks in the game as well. His name is going to be Bricks, because he is made of tiny little bricks, and he is adorable. I've somehow forgot how to spell bricks. You know what we're going to do even better? We're going to spell bricks with a Z, because we're going to be really edgy and intense today. Bricks was transferred to someone's PC. Alright, with that, I don't need to stay here any longer, because that was... I was hoping Sandshrew was going to show up in that patch of grass, and it did, and now I am pleased with myself. I feel like... no, wait, this Pokemon Center... Pokemon Center, where are you? There you are. Lovely. Alright, let's go in here. The problem is that Bricks is not going to be useful... Oh. That would have been a better name. Yes, Bricks and Mortar. But see, that also kind of implies like he's getting smooshed between bricks, and I don't want my baby getting smooshed. Thank you, your Pokemon are fighting fit. We hope to see you again. I don't know what this accent is that I'm doing right now. Have you heard about Bill? Everyone calls him a Pokemaniac. I think people are just jealous of Bill, though. Who wouldn't want to boast about their Pokemon? Bill has lots of Pokemon. He collects rare ones, too. I mean, we all do. That's what we do here. That Bill, I heard that he'll do whatever it takes to get rare Pokemon. I hope that doesn't mean, like, stealing them or anything. Someone's PC, so we are going to deposit a few of our friends, such as Harold. Thank you so much for coming along, Harold. You are delightful. We're going to drop this random Geodude in there with a little scream in the box. Bricks. Yes, we did catch a Paris. Fantastic. I'm actually going to bring up Bricks and Paris. And then this is going to be our team for the time being. It's not very good. To be quite frank, it's just not very good. But it is what we have, so we're going to work with it until I find somebody that I want to replace a team member with. I mean, there is a name raider that you can rename a Pokemon with, which is what I'm going to use for the Paris. So I could technically name the Paris Mortar. Making an encyclopedia in Pokemon? That sounds amusing. Well, fuck you too, buddy. I want a bright red bicycle. I'll keep it at home so it won't get dirty. Then why do you have the bicycle, lady? Let's see... These bikes are cool, but they're way expensive. A plain city bike is good enough for me. You can't put a shopping basket on an MTB. Is that supposed to be short for motorbike? Motorbike? Really? Oh no, some of my friends are streaming and now I feel bad that I'm streaming, but I don't at the same time. Hi, welcome to our bike shop. We got just the bike for you. It costs $1 million. Come back again sometime. Yeah, no thank you. What do we have? Pokemart. That's a Slowbro. Slowbro, withdraw. No, that's wrong. It's so hard to control Pokemon. Your Pokemon's obedience depends on your abilities as a trainer. I guess that means you suck. That is the only explanation. You're a trainer too? Collecting, fighting, it's a tough life. Okay, so we're going to... The problem is that Bricks is not going to be effective against Misty. Excuse me. Which is our next gym leader. What's going on over here? Hello. Pokemon badges are owned only by skilled trainers. I see you have at least one. Those badges have amazing something. Now then, which of the 8 badges should I describe? Oh, I don't want you to tell me about the badges. That's fine. I feel like there's a thing in one of the other ones where you could, like, go in through the back door of a house. I don't know. I'm probably just crazy. Don't mind me. I'm just insane. Oh, yep, there you are. The people here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind the most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with the rockets. Yes, because they're firing goddamn rockets at you. Of course you're going to have trouble with that. Right, that is the path that is Bricks. Speaking of Bricks, let's go... Oh, hit the wrong button again. Let's go in here. We're going to swap around a few of our Pokemon. We're going to move Bubbles down over here. We're going to move Bricks up to where Eleanor is. I always just like organizing my Pokemon in order of levels so that I can, or, you know, whoever I'm training first. That way I just have some sort of, you know, I know who's coming out next. It's going to be whoever needs training. We're going to train Paris, though, because Oh, don't worry, guys. It's nothing. Yo, Brew. You're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I got a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, Brew. Just going to keep saying my name so that people know how to pronounce it correctly. Oh, nothing wants to fight? Okay. Bye. Yes, I still love this joke. I'm going to milk it for as much as I get. Oh, right. You are insanely strong. This might not go so well, Pokemon. Pokemon, this is not going well. Ha, you failed. Oh, you cheater. You just didn't want to get flinched. Ow, you... Get bit, ho. Wow, 2 critical hits in a row, game. Really? Really? Okay, we're going to have to throw in Bubble. We're just going to have to squirt this chicken out of the sky here. Because I know one thing y'all don't have, and it's a good special. That's the tea, darling. Of course I miss with one. After one sand attack. Like, really, one sand attack. And I'm just missing constantly. Okay. Okay, nothing is about to use Abra. What do we want to do? You know what? I'm just going to throw in Eleanor. Because I don't know what this Abra is going to know, because all Abra knows is teleport, typically. But it failed, yeah, because in this game, teleport doesn't do anything other than just get you out of a wild fight. So this is just free experience for Eleanor, which is fantastic. So we're just going to beat up this Pokemon that he decided to throw against me like a fool. Hooray! She leveled up to level 12. Nothing's about to use Rattata. Yes, we're going to switch back to Booble. Just because it's the safe option here. Obviously, I came into this fight extremely unprepared. So, yeah. we're gonna get lucky. We're just gonna take our luck and we're gonna run with it. And I forgot to buy potions. Why am I so bad at this game? Okay. You know, for playing Pokemon basically my entire life, I am terrible at preparing for things. Alright, Bulbasaur, you are going to be dealing with our Mr. Pecker the hard way. Actually, I'm just using it because it's the only move that is super effective against this Bulbasaur that we have at the moment. Yes, critical hit, Mr. Pecker, way to rock it. Rock it. Just destroy his Bulbasaur with your pecking. It's super duper effective. It's whipping you with its vines, but you don't care. You're a bird. You're used to this crap. You're used to trees just smacking you in the face. Hooray! I defeated nothing. Hey, take it easy. You won already. No, Mr. Pecker, just rip his eyeballs out. Just tear his limbs off. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. That added a lot of pages to my Pokedex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC. Since you're using his systems, go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. Oh, his dialogue is always just like, it's so... I was always just like, why smell you later? Like, out of everything that you could say to, like, try to intimidate your rivals or whatever the hell he's trying to do, like, why smell you later? It's just so weird. You know, I know near the end... You know, I remember hearing about there was some sort of, like, Nugget Bridge glitch, but I don't think I can do it in this game. It's not really worth doing, so... This is Nugget Bridge. Beat us 5 trainers and win a fabulous prize. Think you've got what it takes? I do. I wish I could have fought you all before I fought my rival, but that's some dream thinking there. That's one thing I never understood about the trainers in this game. Like, you have a Caterpie at level 14. Like, why not just evolve it? Like, I know it looks cool. It's a little caterpillar. Like, it's awesome, but just evolve your Caterpie, dude. It wants to be stronger for you. It loves you. It wants to prove itself to you. Let it be happy for you. Oh, I also just realized I think you meant the next one, as in you're going to suggest a name for the next one. Well, Tiberius, do you have a suggestion for a name in the chat? You can definitely have a suggestion going here. Honestly, I always wanted to open like a suggestion box for names, but I didn't know how to do that, so I just didn't do it. Yeah, that's a problem. Ow! Why? Alright then, we're just going to use someone else. I genuinely was not expecting that. Okay, so you want the next one to be Mortar. Okay. We will rename Paris to Mortar when we find the right name person. I believe they're in... I think they're in Vermilion? The one with Lieutenant Surge. It's usually in the 3rd gym town, so that's what I'm thinking it is. I need to go heal Mortar here. I'm just going to get myself used to calling it that. So you have Brick and Mortar, Mr. Pecker, Cereal, Boobles, and Eleanor. Which I might replace Cereal and or Eleanor at some point. Just because, I mean, normal types are cute, and they're not bad. Clefairy certainly isn't bad. Clefable's fantastic. But it is one of those things of... there are better Pokemon in this generation. So So we're gonna run back up to Nugget Bridge. It's just weird whenever I have to look over at the chat and then I see the replay of myself and then I see myself move and it's like seconds behind and I'm just like, why? What? I'm already past that. And then I'm like, I'm looking at the replay, dum-dum. Alright. I'm second. Now it's serious. Oh, now it's serious. Oh, well. Now it's serious. Lass wants to fight. Lass sent out a bird. It's serious business, people. Birds are serious business. Alright. Unfortunately, Bricks, you are not nearly strong enough to fight this Pidgey. Oh, God. I really hope my nose goop isn't visible. I always get worried about, you know, what's going on with my face here. I mean, Hyper Fang is just... I was about to say Hyper Fang is just working right now, and then it missed. So clearly, it's not. Accuracy fell. Let's try just using a quick attack. No, that missed too. Fantastic. There we go. Female, yes. Missing Bricks back in. And we're going to switch Bricks back out because welcome to the old style of leveling up your Pokemon in Pokemon. You just had to throw them in there and hope that they didn't get knocked out or something. Scratch. You miss. Ha! Sucker. I'm going to peck you. Oh, God. Mr. Pecker, Nidoran female. The music begins to play. Alright, you know what? If you're just going to sit here growling, then I'm going to sit here growling, and then nobody's going to do anything, except I also have Leer, so I can drop your defense as well. And we're just going to... Bird. Mr. Pecker, why are you poisoned again? Oh, right. Leer is an extremely irritating sound in this game. I keep forgetting about that. I'm very sensitive to certain sounds, and like that high-pitched just really annoys the crap out of me. I don't have to switch out. No! Mr. Pecker, I believe in you. I don't believe in you. You're dying of poison. Nidoran is not being very polite. We're just going to switch over to Booble, because he's going to be our bread and butter for most of this run. I really do need this Paris to level up, though. We are going to need Mortar to be a little stronger than they currently are, because this is a problem. Which is also why I'm raising Bricks, because I'm going to need Bricks for Lieutenant Surge. Planning ahead. How could I lose by having all your Pokemon knocked out? Sorry about the poison sounds. Then Mr. Pecker goes night-night. Yep. I fainted again. This poor Spearow must just hate me, getting knocked out by poison several times now. Alright, so we're going to heal. And then, if I remember to, I'm going to go to the shop, buy a couple potions, buy a couple antidotes. I'm going to drop some of these TMs in my box. I remember, so we got Bide, Mega Punch, Water Gun, and something else. Right, Whirlwind. So we don't need Whirlwind. I think this one's Water Gun, so we're going to store Bide. I'm pretty sure that's Bide. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm so burpy today. Oh, I have an antidote. I have an antidote. I'm so sorry. I'm going to put the dome fossil away. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Pecker. I did not remember that I had an antidote all of those times. I am a terrible person now. Alright, let's get into the Pokemart. Mr. Pokemart, man. Alright, let's get us like 2 potions for right now. We're gonna grab like another 2 antidotes. I don't need burn heals. Awakening is going to be useful. And same with paralyze heals. And like another potion, maybe. Actually, one more. I like even numbers, so I'm gonna get another potion there, and then we're gonna buy like 4 Pokeballs. There we go. Everything's all better now. We have potions. We have things we can do. I think. Can I organize? No, okay. Yeah, that's the other thing. Is like they give you water gun. Ah, I'm slouching. I'm slouching. My posture is so terrible. I'm just sitting here crouching in my chair like a gremlin. Like they give you water gun in Mount Moon, and you think like, oh yeah, this would be great. And then you're up against the water type leader, and then you're up against the electric type leader, and then you're up against the grass type leader, and like this isn't helpful. Bah, glow, goat of glowing. Welcome to the stream, my lad. Or laddass, or whatever. You're a goat. It doesn't matter. Oh. It wiggled its butt, but Bricks cares not. And goes in for the slash, scratch, snatch, patach. Alright. Cereal. Prove that you are the better rat. I am a hairdryer. Do you have a hairdryer? I am a hairdryer. My goodness. I just... Oh dear goodness. Y'all. See, what did I say? Cereal is clearly the superior mouse rat thing in this. Ekans... No. I'm gonna try to just have Cereal take this thing out. Really, I should be using Bricks against these poison-type Pokemon because he resists their damage, so he might actually do really well against them. But no, I'm just being a dumb because I suck at this game. For all of my years of experience, I'm still terrible at this game. We're going to throw Paris in here, but then we're going to swap it out because Leech Life is actually super duper effective, which is not a fun time. Yes, I see your funny little funny man faces in my chat, Glow. What am I going to do with both of you? For anybody who does end up, seeing the full Twitch streams and everything, the people that I'm talking to in my chat are my roommates, because they love to support me and are wonderful people like that. But they can also be a bit, I don't even know what to call the two of you. That's Goat of Glowing on Twitch and Tiberius Gaming on Twitch. Both of them are fantastic. If you see them on, I would go watch them, because I might start hosting them when I see them on, like you do. Alright. No, I'm not getting tired. I'm just getting annoyed with all of this nonsense. Okay, Lass wants to fight. She sent out another bird. Go, Bricks. And then we're going to use Boobles. I really needed to train up some of my other Pokemon. Sorry, did you answer my question? Oh, you were seriously asking me if I have a hairdryer. No, I do not have a hairdryer. Sadly, I meant to buy one. So I have like all of this stuff to make costumes over in my closet, and then I just never made anything with it. So one of the things that I bought was this big old roll of Warbler plastic, which is like this really cool, like it's almost like plastic and Play-Doh at the same time. Like if you heat it up, it's really soft, but then like once it sets, it's hard. So it's really good for making armor and stuff like that. And I was just like, yeah, I bought some, and then I meant to buy like a hairdryer to help it kind of warm up and be flexible, and I just never ended up buying the hairdryer. And this Pidgey is kicking my butt, and I am just missing repeatedly. Why Earth am I missing? Thank you. Bricks, yay! What do you need around female? Yes, we're actually going to switch back into bricks. Even though I really should be training Paris. Again, I'm bad at this game. I don't have my priorities straight. I'm raising Pokemon that don't matter. I'm just being terrible at this game. Don't mind me. Oh gosh, it's a tackle. Right, they are defensive tanks. You just can't actually do anything with your own scratches, my good lad, my good round baby. What are we gonna do? Pray that Booble can handle this. Because... oh boy, that Pidgey really did a number on me. Oh, and here comes the poison again, but I am prepared. I came prepared this time with antidotes. And apparently critical hits that can't knock out a goddamn Pokemon. Booble, you had one job. You had one job, baby darling. Critical hit. There we go. You just keep critically hitting. I don't know why, but go for it. Yeet. Yeet indeed. I lost too. Yes, you did. Alas, with the sass. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard in my own mind here. I was just like, the lass with the sass. Like that's some sort of like call sign she uses, and like it's not. Hooray. And then we're going to use another potion on cereal. Because bricks I can just swap out and in and out and all that, but... okay, I'm number 5. I'll stomp you. I don't know why that was suddenly surfery, but, you know, whatever. Bro. Junior trainer wants to fight. Junior trainer sent out Mankey. Bruh. It's a Mankey. I don't know, I'm just entertaining myself with this one. Actually, let's throw in Mr. Pecker, see how he handles it. Because Mr. Pecker, flying type moves are effective against your little fighting monkey. Ouch. That hurt my face more than it hurt you. Oh no. That is... don't... no. Stop that. Well, apparently he couldn't handle it, so that's that. That's what I get for not properly training my Pokemon earlier. Alright. I mean, Leer did kind of screw me up. So... because Leer, having your defense dropped against a Mankey is not what you want. They are just attack machines. Hooray, Brix is leveling up. Bubbles is leveling up. Yes, all according to plan. Defeated Junior Trainer. Whoa, too much. Let's do this. Congratulations, you beat our 5 contest trainers. You just earned a fabulous prize. Here's a nugget. By the way, would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group dedicated to evil using Pokemon. Want to join? Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'm telling you to join. Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Oh, I remember the Nugget Bridge. The Nugget Bridge exploit was you basically keep going and fighting and talking to this guy, and you lose, and then you just keep coming back and losing and losing and losing. And like, yeah, you lose money, but once you're out of money, you still are getting nuggets every time, and you just get money. Oh no. Oh no, he's being wrapped. The poor baby. He can't move. He can't get out of there. Oh no. Okay, so we're just gonna not lose bricks here. Would you like to learn more? Ow! Stop with the leers. It is really annoying to the ears. That rhymed. I'm a master poet. Oh, and the rapping begins again. Critical hits. Oh, this is a pain in the butt. Rap, why? I'm so glad that they changed the way this works in the later generations. Because this... I mean, it makes Pokemon like Ekans like actually busted. Because they can just rap attack you to death. As long as they're fast enough. Like, you just don't have to get a turn. It can just keep rapping and then you just lose. Zubat. Yes. So I'm going to swap in Paris real quick. Sorry, Mortar. I need to get used to calling it that. And then we're going to swap over to Bull. I'm just going to say that every single time differently. You're just going to have to deal with it. Oof, waving my hands around. It's always a good idea to get up and stretch every now and then. Don't forget to do that. And of course, you know, I'm out of liquid now, but don't forget to hydrate. Because I forgot to fill my special little cup that I always use for streaming. Because I was just kind of in a rush today. I don't know. And I say that, and I was sitting here like 15 minutes before I was going to start the stream, and just like, yeah, let me just mess around, do stuff, you know, watch some YouTube. Ah, defeated Rocket. Ah, you are good. With your ability, you could become a top leader in Team Rocket. Yes, I could, but I won't. Because Team Rocket is evil, and they're also trash. Where's the lie? It's like y'all, this super powerful, you know, dark evil organization gets thwarted by a 10-year-old. And they're fiery lizard, you know. Or electric mouse. We hope to see you again. Why? Do you want my Pokemon to get injured? Nurse Joy, are you getting off on watching my Pokemon get hurt? You sick lady, you sick bitch. No. I know that they just mean like, oh, I hope, you know, you'll come back to us if you need healing, and I'm like, I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, I always had this idea that she's just like, can't wait to see you get like shit kicked in again, and it's like, damn, like you are harsh. More Rattata. Oh, my neck hurts. With the heart of 1,000 hertz. Oh. Bricks is being a scratchy boy. Haha, you missed. Alright, now I'm going to use my superior Rattata. My Rattata is in the top 1% of all Rattatas. I'm just going to quick attack and take this little one out. Cereal is fantastic. He's such a good little boy. More snakes. I just realized I'm sending a small mouse in against like a serpent, and he's just like, we're cool, bro. Like, this is a natural predator for you. And you're just like, we're good, bro. I got this. Honestly, I would like raise an Ekans and just give it a bunch of speed so we can just wrap everything infinitely, but I thought not. He said, what? I don't remember what he said in the first place, so it's like, I thought not. You thought not what? Oh, yes. Wild experience appears. Scratch. Just like I'm scratching my other arm. Ooh. Just out in public like that. My goodness. So this fight's going to take a while. I hope you all are having a good time. I try to make my streams as entertaining as I can. I know I still do a lot of ums and ahs and uhs when I'm trying to think of what to say, but I'm getting better. I feel like I'm doing better this stream. Last week was rough because it was my first couple of streams. I'm still getting used to things, still trying to maintain eye contact with the camera like I'm talking to an actual person. Just, I don't know, I feel like that's a better way to do things. I just realized I don't have my lights on. Hang on, let me fix this. Nothing happened. Nice colorful ambient Christmas lights. I love the way it looks around my room. I have them all up along the top of the ceiling here. Woo! Woo! Sandy boy learned sand attack. Do 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 do. More bugs. More experience. I think we're gonna get bricks up to like level 12, 13, and then we're gonna swap over to mortar. I'm gonna build up some bricks, and then we're gonna put in a layer of mortar, and then we're gonna put in some bricks and mortar and bricks and mortar. See? Now these names are clever. Do do do. Alright, let's get back up here. I thought there might have been something down there, but I'm clearly mistaken. Oh, look, it's a little Abra baby. Y'all are a pain in the butt to catch. I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball at you and hope for the best. I don't know why my nose is so itchy. Excuse me while I grab a tissue. Oh! Ooh! We caught the Abra. My apologies, my nose is just so itchy today. Using its ability to read minds, it will identify impending danger and teleport to safety. Do you want to give a nickname to Abra? No. So unfortunately, I don't really want to use like Abra or Machop or Geodude, Graveler or Haunter because, my goodness, because you have to trade to evolve them. So unless I set up another thing and I trade it, and like I know that there is a way to do it, but I'm just like I don't know. I don't want to do it right now. It's just things that I don't want to deal with. Oh, I can't run away, but it can. I see how things are. Little sauce pack at you. Let me go grab this. What is this? TM45. More TMs just coming out of the woodwork here. What is TM45? Thunderwave. Ooh, yes. Who can learn this? Eleanor, you can learn how to paralyze people. Yes. I'm gonna save real quick while I have the time. Who's up? Who's down? Okay, so everybody's up. Okay. Okay, so if you hear my keyboard clicking in the background, that is just me frantically searching for items on the ground. I don't know if anything is different in this patch of grass, but I'm hoping so. Honestly, I'm dying for a fire type. Honestly, I love fire type Pokemon. They are my absolute favorite. Like, since the very beginning, fire type Pokemon have always been my favorite. I was gonna go with the Charmander when I first played. Like, me at like 7, I'm like, I want my Charmander to be my first Pokemon. I only want Charmander. I don't like any other Pokemon other than Charmander. And then I grew up and I was like, okay, but real talk, Charmander is like the worst option. Because they don't get anything they can do against the first 2 gyms. So you're just starting this massive disadvantage and then just hoping that one of your other Pokemon can handle the gym leaders. Which is why I'm so concerned that Red might not have Nidoran male or female in the grass, because then I'm just going to be in a lot of trouble when I go up against Brock. I might have to just get lucky, which I don't like doing because I'm not a very lucky person. So just that whole idea of, well, you're just going to have to get lucky and hope the Brock doesn't destroy you, like, now, the red playthrough is going to be a bit longer in the beginning because I'm just going to have to grind my butt off trying to make sure that I'm ready for Brock. Because I'm going to be at such a huge disadvantage, and we're going to have another little farm point here. Would you like Also, the icon that I currently have on my stream is made by an artist that I've been following for quite some time, and I'm so happy to get art from them. It's my character as a Among Us person with an egg on my head. And I just love that I have this little egg on my head. Like it's not even like an egg, like a round egg. It's a cracked egg just on my head. And I'm just like, well, that's just because I'm so hot it's going to cook. No. He just randomly picked an egg, and I was like, all right, it was, I support them on Patreon, and it was just sort of a, hey, if you're a Patreon supporter, you get art this month. And I was like, that's cool. And, they just picked a theme, and that's what they went with. And I'm like, that's really cool. So yeah, we're going to start working on mortar here. I just got down from Mount Moon, but I'm ready. Interesting. Ah, look at him, big old dude. A chop, that's actually not too bad, because Paris should be able to resist some of this. Oh no, karate chop. So the reason I'm going, oh no, karate chop, is that karate chop has a slightly higher than average critical hit chance, meaning that will happen. Like, oh, I took one hit, I'll be fine. Just kidding. Critical hit. That can happen at any time. So let's peck. It's going to be super effective, and let's hope you don't just die. Oh, sweet merciful heavens. Okay. Because, I need to get Mr. Pecker up levels so he can be, on par with the rest of the team, but everybody keeps getting knocked out. Booble is the only one that's evolved, so he's the only one that's, got any durability to him. Wow. Booble. Use Booble. My goodness, it has been an hour already. Where does the time go? Where does it go? Let's switch into Eleanor. Why don't we? It's a Geodude. Get her some experience, and then switch Booble back in. Booble can just take this Geodude out. That's no big deal. I think maybe I need to, put this up more, so I'm constantly having to be, up to have it in my face. I think that's going to be a better option. Force myself to have good posture. I want to not hurt my back tomorrow. So I'm thinking, because these Pokemon streams are fun. I usually do about an hour and a half, 2 hours streaming, which is, it's just fun for me. That's part of the reason I wanted to do this, is I find this to be a very fun and entertaining experience, and I went way too far. I'm going to go back and heal real quick. So while I'm running back and healing, honestly, I really just like streaming. It's fun for me to entertain. It's fun for me to talk to people. So I think I might start doing more streams. So the reason I left Tuesdays and Thursdays as sort of a optional day was because I want to have days off. I want to have days that I can do stuff, hang out with friends. Obviously, I can't hang out in person because, the world is what it is right now. So, but I'm like, hey, I want to have time in case a friend wants to play a game with me, or one of my roommates wants to hang out. We have to hang out anyway. We're roommates. You have to see each other. So, in case one of them wants to hang out, or one of my other friends is like, hey, you want to play a game? Yeah, sure. And then I was just like, but let's see, nothing back here. Ooh, I've had an elixir. I wasn't even looking for that. So I'm thinking I might play something else tomorrow, because I want to keep Wednesdays and Fridays as a consistent thing. I have it scheduled in my brain function. Blah. I have it scheduled in my Twitch that Wednesday and Friday is going to be Pokemon Blue. So until I finish Pokemon Blue, I want to keep Wednesday and Fridays Pokemon Blue. But I kind of want to also play other games because, I love Pokemon, but there are other games in the world. Other things that I want to do, other things that I want to play. Okay, that's quite enough out of you. Let's go to Surreal. And so I'm like, I think tomorrow I might do just a bonus stream about the same time, 8 p.m., or just really whenever I get to it. I'm not going to set a specific time for the bonus streams. So follow me if you want to, catch my bonus streams and be alerted when I'm streaming. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch. that casual mofo. Just looking. He's not even looking at me. He's just like, nah. Ooh, Fury Attack. That's actually really nasty at this level. Stop hitting me. No. Don't do it. There we go. You're decent. Fuck you too, buddy. Damn. Damn, boy. You're decent. Fuck off, dude. And that's why I have the adult rating on my stream, because I knew I was going to tell somebody to fuck off at some point. Now, saving. I just like to save fairly regularly in case things happen like they did before, where I just lose part of my, save file because the game just decides to close on me. But I'm trying to decide what I want to do, because I've been buying a lot of games lately, which is, just bad. Because I mean, all my bills are paid, everything's good, like, I don't need to not buy games, but I kind of shouldn't be buying as many games as I have been on Steam. So right now, I think I'm going to start with Stardew Valley, because I've been seeing some people play that on Twitch lately, and I'm like, you know what, this game looks really fun, it's casual, it's farmy, it's like a dating sim or something, and I'm like, you know what, this looks like fun, I want to play this. I might start a Twitch file for Hades. I've got a bunch of games like Hades and Stardew Valley, and what are some other ones that I'm looking at? Darkest Dungeon is a game that I really enjoy. There's a lot of options, and I think that's just something I want to maybe explore a little bit tomorrow. Just have fun playing a game, nothing super serious. Dad took me to a great party on SS Anne at Vermilion City. I love how, like, all the names are just fully capitalized. Like, they just want to emphasize, like, the SSN on, over in Vermilion City. Like, just... Ooh, what's up, Hog? Oh, look at that derby boy. Look at that flat baby. Oh, my goodness. You are adorable. You are also extremely durable. Oh, that is not good for me. I'm going to have to hope that Serial can tank a couple hits, because this Slowpoke is extremely powerful and I'm under-leveled. And it's just doing confusion. Hyperfang, please clinch it. Yes, thank goodness. Okay. We might survive this fight. Oh no. Bite it harder. There we go. Hooray! Serial leveled up. Okay. I defeated a youngster. I'm not mad. Okay, then why did you mention it? Let's switch over to bricks. God, there's just so many trainers on this one thing, and I'm just trying to get over to Bill so I can, continue the plot. Which is funny, if you think about it, I'm pretty sure this whole area is actually technically optional. I don't think you actually have to go and talk to Bill, and I think, the first time I played Yellow, I just never went up this way. So it's just really funny to me, you technically don't have to do this. I'm actually going to sand attack, because I don't want to get hit after it's been using Leer on me. Ow! And a critical. Wow, you are a jerk. You are jerking jerk face. Let's switch over to Eleanor. I'm gonna spread the love here, people. We got a Thunder Wave. And I remember when I was a kid, because I didn't know, how to look at things. So I was just like, oh, Thunder Wave. It must be, better than Thundershock. Because I'd watched the anime, and, it seemed like it did a lot of damage when Pikachu used Thunder Wave, and then I used it, and I'm like, that did nothing. It just paralyzed it. And that did nothing either. So, like, to me, there was just no point. And then, of course, I think, like, the very first time I was playing through Yellow, like, I tested it out on Brock. All of his Pokemon are ground types. None of it, it's not going to work. I'm just like, what is wrong with my child brain? Bricks. Yeah, level 11, boy. Level 13. Woo! You want a sleep loop, buddy? Nidoran female. No, we're just going to see if Eleanor can handle this now that she has her god tier weapon. You know what, we're just going to paralyze you instead. That sounds like a better move. I think that's a better move overall. It's just paralyzing. 100% basically guaranteed paralysis versus small chance to put them to sleep. I'm going to need to go back to the Pokemon Center after this fight, though, because all of my Pokemon are injured. And I'm just trying to get some experience spread out through the whole gang here. Oh, thank goodness it was fully paralyzed. This is the problem with using a bunch of lower level Pokemon that don't have a ton of defense, is that like they can just wear me down really quickly, and then I'm just in trouble the whole rest of this game. No, stop hitting me. Please don't do it. Please don't hit me. Please stop scratching me. Poor Mr. Pecker's just not getting anywhere. That is one downside. Like, that was one thing I noticed with this game. Like, if you get a couple levels ahead, you're golden. As soon as you start falling behind, you're screwed. And like, it's so hard to catch up. I was in bad condition. Not a bad condition. I was in bad condition. Miss, is there something you need to talk to me or potentially a doctor about? Because if you're not feeling well, I don't think you should be out here doing what you're doing if you were in, as you put, bad condition. I would talk to a doctor or a physician. I know I live in America, so healthcare is ridiculous, but you live in Kanto, and I mean healing your Pokemon is free, so I would assume human healthcare is also pretty darn cheap. I mean, all you have to do is go outside and beat up a couple toddlers to get money, and then you're fine. So really, I mean, when in doubt, beat up some children. Oh gosh, no. Why did I say that? Like, I get that that's kind of like semi the premise of the games and all, but I'm just like, no, don't beat up children. Don't do that in real life. Even though this is just a fantasy, just don't beat up children. Don't listen to me and my terrible advice. I am not the kind of person that would have told you to invest in Bitcoin back when it was, before it was good. Ooh! Ooh, it's a Weedle. I know I don't have one of those. And we have Pokemon that are weak enough to not knock it out in one hit. So let's do that. I said let's not knock it. Bricks. Bricks. Come on. Pokeball. Weedle. The thing is, like, okay, so I don't want to raise a Weedle because I'm just like, it's one of those things that honestly, like, I don't want to have people like pointing at me like, hairy bug. Ooh. Oh my, the hairy bug Pokemon. Often found in forests eating leaves. It has a sharp, venomous stinger on its head. Do you want to give a nickname to Weedle? No, because I don't want it to be like, oh, you're memeing, you're following Game Grumps, like, but realistically, like, they learn good bug moves. Which is, like, really hard to find in this game, and bug is one of the only other things that psychics are weak to, so, other than ghosts, and there's only one ghost move in the game that does damage, that's not, Nightshade, which does damage based on your level. There's only one other ghost move, and that's Lick, which is weak. It just does not do enough against Psychic, so it's like bugs are your other best option, but then like most bug moves, like bugs don't learn good bug moves. Like again, Leech Slice is just not very strong. So, like, Twin Needle is actually, like, one of the best bug moves in the game. And the only one that learns it is Beedrill. And I'm just like, it's such a good Pokemon, but it's not, because at the same time it's a poison type, which means it's weak to psychics. Yeah. Oh, gosh dang it, it did the thing again. It did the thing again. It closed itself out. Mother of pearl. I don't even know where I last saved. Gosh dang it. Ah! Like, I didn't even click out. It just went up and then just closed itself out. Like, I hit up and it just closed it. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm not too far behind. SSN, Vermilion City, we're... I wish there was a way to, like, protect this from closing out, so, like, there's no chance that this will close out on me. I'm just gonna throw Booble right in here. Gonna use Confusion, but Booble's good special stat will... Oh right, these things are defensively tanky. That's... I need to tail whip a little bit. Shake that booty, Booble. Sorry for the complications, everyone. This is not intentional. Ow! Stop hitting me with the confusing of the confusion. Tackle. Is that the only thing it knows? I think that might be the only thing it knows. I'm gonna throw cereal in here, because I'm pretty sure you took a psychic last time. Yeah, you took confusion. Oh no! No! No, cereal, no! No! Buddy boy! Oh. Fine, let's see if we can get Mr. Pecker some experience. Peck. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I'm not mad. Yeah, well, I am, because my game closed without my permission, and I'm mad about that, and I have every right to be mad about that. Like, I don't even know how that's happening. I really don't. It's very confusing. Because, like, I don't even see it happen. Like, no menu comes up. I'm just, like, if it does, it must be up for, like, a second, and then it reads the button input of X, and then it's like, oh, that is a select button, therefore we are selecting this option that you did not intend to open without your permission. And I'm like, please don't. Just don't do that. Technical difficulties. It makes things interesting. It's the spice of life. But I'm sorry, Google, were you listening? 'Cause I didn't ask. Yeet. Alright. I'm gonna yeet my phone across the room so that way I don't have to... spamming the A button again. Hope to see you again. Yeeting my phone so that Google does not answer things that are not questions again. Let's save. What time is it? Oh. I don't know if I can get through Misty with this team, though. Like, I love them to pieces, but I really don't think I can get through Misty with this team. So I think what I'm going to have to do... Excuse me, Mr. Parson. I don't know who you are, but you're being extremely rude. Actually, I don't think I went into this house. Did I go into this house? No, I don't recall talking to this old young person, whatever you are. My husband likes trading Pokemon. If you are a collector, would you please trade with him? Sure. Hello there. Do you want to trade your Poliwhirl for Jinx? No. Well, if you don't want to. It's because I don't have a Poliwhirl. Like, what do you want? If I had a Poliwhirl, dude, I'd be just friggin' happy. That'd be cool. Poliwhirls are cool. Poliwhirl is cool. I love Poliwhirl. It's a little frog thing with a little swirly in its belly, and it's adorable. It's its intestines. It shows you its guts, which means you know it's got guts. Alright, so what I'm going to probably actually end up doing here, since I have been streaming for about an hour and a half, and I'm trying to keep the streams from going on too outrageously long, and I just brushed my mic, so I'm sorry about that noise. So I'm trying to keep the streams from going too outrageously long, just because I do plan on uploading these to YouTube, and God knows what's going to happen with that. But, and I do plan on doing like condensed clip versions as well, once I pick up editing software that I can figure out how to use. So, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop streaming, and I'm just going to grind up the team a little bit so that next time we can just go smashing right through Misty. We're just going to dive into her gym, take her down, just punch her in the face. I wouldn't do that. She seems like a decent girl, but you know, I think for now we're going to end the stream here, especially because I kind of have to go to use the bathroom. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you to my roommates for coming to my stream again. As always, you guys are awesome. Thank you for anybody who did pop into the stream for a short amount of time. If you did, I did not see you, but I would have loved to say hi. So next time, if you're in the stream, come say hi, send a little hello, ask what I'm doing, ask me to interact with you. I would love to interact with you. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to stay hydrated and just keep on being awesome. Bye-bye. And I did not have that ready. All right, bye everybody.